Hello everyone, welcome to Healing Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Sagittarius. How are you guys? Let's see what's coming in for you. Happy holidays. Bet you didn't think I would have these readings up today. Well, I'm a plan ahead person. Let's have a look. Sag, yeah, someone here is maybe someone ignoring someone, but it's often a person who fails to recognize a magical opportunity. Yeah, I see some sort of transformation. This is a significant life experience. There are changes that need to be made. This is transformation. It's transformative, but it doesn't mean this is over. But it's about letting go of old belief systems. Someone failing to recognize an opportunity. And if somebody's ignored you or rejected you, like I say, there's going to be some sort of transformation. Yeah, so someone releasing here. Things that no longer serve. But often there's endings that lead to new beginnings. But I don't feel like this is an ending. No, I feel like it's more of recognizing it, seeing it, kind of accepting that it happened, then letting it go, and then it's an energy of moving forward, because it's about releasing belief systems, behaviors, patterns, situations that are holding you back from this opportunity. Yeah, see, we have a reason to celebrate. Someone could be selling a home, buying a home, feeling they no longer need this. Yeah, you may have missed an opportunity there too, because I do see the home. Often this is someone selling a home, releasing it, letting it go. Yeah, but there's a reason to celebrate here. Yeah, house, a home, a strong financial foundation. Yeah, so there's been some kind of conflicts here. Conflicts with other caused by opposing opinions. But I feel it's just an energy of someone here. It's a 5. It's temporary. It's like the 5 of Wands. It's someone who failed, I feel, to take action when they had the opportunity. There could have been some kind of competition or drama here as well. But like I say, if you are looking for a home, selling a home, trying to buy a home, there could be a lot of competition here too. But it's about just letting it go. Things that sometimes can't be. Sometimes things just are the way they are. It could be accepting it and just letting it go. But this is all about letting endings that lead to new beginnings. Yeah. So someone here is definitely in this protection energy. But it has to do with someone here who kind of feels like giving up at this point. That's why I feel like it's not really over if it's a relationship situation, because it's someone who feels like giving up. Now we have some overcoming some obstacles or challenges, and it could have to do with finances, anything. But it's an energy of someone feeling like giving up, feeling beat up, but now they're not giving up. This is someone often protects what's theirs too, but I think it's just an energy of, if you have a situation with someone who stood up to somebody, and then the other person, is now they're feeling bummed out. They missed an opportunity. It's a little bit of a wake-up call sometimes. But this is someone who's at some point of feeling like giving up. So much chaos, conflict, drama, whatever's going on, but it's a person who's now not giving up. So that's what I feel, and it's telling you don't give up. Look at that. See, this is someone who's not a quitter. They don't give up. Queen of Wands. So if you're the masculine, this is someone who's not a quitter. And they are someone who's felt like giving up. But this is a person who likes to see this through. Yeah, and it could have to do with money, finances. This is someone overcoming challenges, obstacles. There could be jealousy or something here, but like I say, there's a reason to celebrate. And this actually softens the energy of the 5 of Wands because it's so positive. See, this is about overcoming things and not giving up. This person's not a quitter. They're independent. This is a person who focuses on something when they want it. And they feel like there's nothing they can't do. They believe in themselves. So, yeah. Like I say, could even be yourself here. If there is jealousy and you've missed an opportunity and you feel like, giving up yourself, and you're looking back at this, see, putting it behind. These obstacles are temporary energies. And sometimes I see this energy as someone who, there's jealousy, but it's because someone doesn't want someone to have you. They don't want someone else to have you, but they need to take action because it is about missing an opportunity. So to me, it looks like someone has kind of failed to take action. Yeah, look at, there it is. Someone feeling beat up. They feel like giving up. It's a person in their feelings. Either this is about being emotionally available. This is someone who needs to let their guard down too, to let someone in. Yeah, this person's often a little cautious. And it could be someone who's ended a situation because they don't want to miss this opportunity. I wouldn't be surprised. But it's all about taking action. It's all about avoiding any kind of drama, But it is about something worth fighting for, I feel. It's something that's... And if it is an energy of jealousy where somebody here feels that, it's just jealous, where they don't want someone else to be with you, that's where you would likely be standing up for yourself. But this is a person emotionally available. So there's some sort of transformation. Someone's going to let go of something here. Yeah, and you can see what someone's manifesting. See, they're manifesting what they desire. They have everything they need. It's about becoming very much aware. So it could be someone just in their feelings, feeling like giving up. And someone who could be feeling like giving up because of conflict and drama. They could be putting another situation behind, but this is someone becoming very much aware. And it's the two of you being aware of each other. Yeah, so we got some Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, Gemini. I see Libra energy here as well. Look at the Chariot. See, this is someone swooping in to take control. They're in control of their emotion. They feel confident. So it's all about going in this one direction. So it definitely looks like we have a person who's let a situation, they're putting something behind. Yeah, see a person with sheer determination and willpower. Look at that. See, it's all about manifesting. There's desire. It's the two of you becoming very aware of this. And it could be being aware that there's competition. Yeah, and there we have, yeah, we got the 9 of Cups. Someone, see, it's a person manifesting. They're playing it safe. They're being cautious. They're a little careful what they wish for, but it's telling you to do the same thing. See, this is often people who hide behind the mask. They don't show their true self till they're sure how the other person feels. But I do feel like there's going to be this emotional fulfillment here. It's just an energy of kind of playing it safe and being a little cautious. But I do see someone coming in. You could be getting a wish granted here. Yeah, so there is definitely a lot of hope here. Tell me about this 5 of Wands. Yeah, so there is a person here who doesn't always communicate clearly. It's sometimes a little mischievous, but it often, when someone's in this energy, it's usually because they don't have all the information, so they're kind of holding back, a little unsure how to communicate. But it's about laying the foundation. So if you have a person here who hasn't followed through, this person's the one probably swooping in if they become aware of the situation. But this is often just a person who, they're cheerful, often dependable, but sometimes mischievous, because you can see it's somebody being careful about what they're sharing, their feelings, because they're not sure the other person's, feeling the same. So interesting energy. And it could be too where somebody hasn't followed through. Somebody here didn't follow through on a communication, maybe ignored someone. Yeah. And it could be because they've put on the brakes, because there's competition. This is often a person who tries to avoid confrontation, though. So I really feel it's just a person coming in and taking the lead. They're determined to succeed, to put this behind. Yeah. But there it is. See, somebody here feels they didn't get what they wanted. Yeah, I told you, it's not over yet. It's just creating, what it is, it's creating transformation. It's creating change. So it could be just someone changing direction, but they're heading right towards the Queen of Wands. This person knows what they want, but they're a little cautious. They're manifesting. I do feel becoming very much aware of what you're manifesting, but still being a little cautious. Yeah. Well, it's just a matter of the cup. So let me take a look here. Tell me about the Chariot. The Chariot often feels like a knight, but actually this is somebody here. It's major arcana. This is someone really in control of their emotions. Yeah, so we have, there's been someone feeling a little sad. I see like there's not a lot of hope. They feel like putting this behind, but now this is somebody feeling like there is. And they're putting this behind and moving forward because they're taking control. Yeah, but this is definitely, there's no hope here. And it could be the feminine doing this or this masculine energy. Yeah, interesting energy. Tell me about the Queen of Swords, or the Queen of Wands. There we go. Yeah, Queen of Wands. So this is the true Queen of Wands. They know what they want. They're focused. But it is an energy of someone, it's either all about me, because if we have someone who is interested in another person, this is someone who's not interested in competing. Okay, and that's what I feel. They're not interested in competing. They know what they want. It's either all about me or I'm out of here. Because it could be a person kind of taking their power back because we have a person who's not communicating or they're not following through. So if there is a situation that needs following through, it's be somebody missing an opportunity because of it. But it's not over yet. There definitely could be people competing for this Queen of Wands and attention. This is usually someone very charming, often sexy, attractive, but they are a determined person, someone who's often goal-oriented, but they are a person who focuses on something until they get it. Yeah. There we go. We'll see what happens. I feel it's up to this masculine energy, this person being emotionally open, letting their guard down. Could be someone who puts on the brakes, pushes the other person away. But this is that energy of the Five of Cups. Somebody here kind of like feeling there's no hope, but there's hope here. Okay, there's hope. Yeah. It's not hopeless and helpless. Yeah, we got a person here. It has to do with someone being reliable and stable. Dependable. Someone letting go of some baggage here too. But it's all about a person being reliable. See, someone here wasn't very reliable. They may have put on the brakes, but what's coming in is someone emotionally available. This is someone who's not. They act like they're not interested, and it could be just the way someone's behaving. Maybe you feel the way they communicate, that you feel like this person's, lacking interest or they're up to something. Trying to manipulate. Yeah, it often is manipulate. Usually it's because they don't know what the other person wants or how they feel. It's somebody who doesn't really like the feeling of being rejected either. You see all these energies. Yeah, this is a little confusing, but like I say, someone letting go of the things that are bothering them. Yeah. But it's about someone showing someone the willpower, sheer determination to show someone that they can be relied upon. Because this is someone who wants someone reliable. If a person doesn't come in, and it's got to be all about this person. You're either all about this person, this Queen of Wands, or they're not interested. They're not interested in competing. Yeah, see, there is a spark desire, the one. And this is... with this energy, this person is all about that one. It's either all about me or forget it. Yeah. And if there was two Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, or Scorpio, I can tell you right now, both of them are likely very similar, but one of them here probably is someone who, if there is a water sign connected to one of this Queen of Wands energy, which I feel it's just the one person, but for some of you, there could be another person. I do see some Scorpio Sometimes a Scorpio will compete a little bit. Yeah, this is somebody who I mean, the Queen of Wands is somebody who's not afraid of going after what they want, but they're not going to. This is somebody who's certainly not into playing games. Like they're not, you know. Yeah. But I do see that little bit of drama and the competition. This person can be fairly dramatic too, but often it's just a way of expressing themselves. But if there's competition, like I say, it's all about me or forget it. This is somebody who's kind of protecting themselves, their heart, see, hiding their feelings. They're not going to show anything till they know the other person feels the same. So you can see we have two people that are somewhat similar. Yeah, it's all about two people, see, making a choice, but it's about two people coming together and going down this path together. So we have a person here, I feel, who wasn't reliable, hasn't followed through. Now we have this King of Cups coming in, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now they could be just in this energy. They literally could be anyone. But it's saying to trust your inner knowing. See, this is... we have this energy of two, but I do think somebody's of two minds about this too, because I'm sensing this kind of back and forth. It feels like a push-pull, more emotionally than a power struggle. It could be, but I feel for the most part, it's just someone trusting their inner knowing. They already know the answers they're seeking. This person, it is about two people coming together and going down this path, but someone hasn't followed through. So the magicians here, it's all about that being prepared, pre-manifesting, preparing, but it's about becoming aware. So this is a person kind of keeping it to themselves. They won't be making any move. In fact, they could change their focus. But I don't see that this person's gone anywhere yet. Yeah, I mean, we got fire and water. It is possible there's some kind of conflicting personalities here. Yeah, both of these people can be dramatic in different ways. The Queen of Wands can have a tendency to be a little controlling, but this is often someone, if they can't, if things aren't going in their favor or if things aren't going to the next level, they'll literally take back that power. It's not a person who wants to control things. They often feel they have to take control. Yeah. But the other person, definitely, I mean, there could be conflicting personalities, both people that kind of get a little dramatic, but this one's more emotional drama, right? Feeling emotional. But this is somebody here who's actually very confident. They have those emotions under control. So if you've dealt with someone who doesn't, this person's a little different. Yeah, this is the person who doesn't follow through, I feel. Yeah, they don't lay the foundation. I don't think they're up to anything really bad, but it's often someone who's just, they act like they're not interested, but they are. And it's because they need to know if the other person is. But if it is a masculine, then they need to come in and take the lead. They need to take control of the situation. I do think the feminine is like, over to you, you take control. Maybe this is how the feminine came in. Hey, do you want to get together and do something? It's often all it is. Hey, what you up to? What you doing? Do you want to get together? It's not always the clearest communication. Maybe for the masculine here it felt off. But there's a lot of emotion. I mean, this is a King of Cups. They're in control of their emotions, but they're available. So, but often it's the Queen of Wands will take the lead and then they kind of put on the brakes and go over to you. Your turn. They're just sitting on the fence here. So take care. I hope this plays out the way you want it to, and we'll see you soon.